Strike zone is beginning to enlarge a bit here. That's the second strikeout for Tim Pugh, and Greg Olson is the batter. Olson today has wrapped into a double play, walked, scored, and been called out on strikes. Third strikeout for Mr. Pugh. The stretch pitch. Swung, popped up, short right field. Out goes Samuel. In comes the right fielder, Sanders. He's got it, and the inning is quickly over. One hit, no runs, no errors, one left. We move on to the eighth inning. Steve Bedrosian will come in to pitch. It's 9-2 Atlanta.
It's well past midnight. The family is sleeping. The cat is napping. But down in the kitchen, the refrigerator has quietly lost its cool. All those years of ice cream and celery and the children checking to see if the light stays on or goes off. On or off. On or off. Now it's gone and spoiled everything. But with an equity combination loan from Nations Bank, you'd be ready for anything you wake up to. Because it's like two loans in one. A low fixed-rate loan for home improvements, paying off debts and other things you plan for. Plus an extra line of credit for those things you can't plan for. Like when your refrigerator goes bump in the night. One closing covers both loans, and interest can be tax-deductible. Ask Nations Bank about the equity combination and sleep a little easier. Nations Bank, the power to make a difference.
Ask about our special closing cost offer in Georgia. Equal housing lender, credit subject to approval. Consult your tax advisor. Some restrictions apply.
Efficiency is a measure of using energy with the least amount of waste.
There's a lot of talk today about ways to save energy.
Wasting energy means losing money. Money well spent on home energy improvements can help you be comfortable in all kinds of weather.
If you have questions about energy, who do you turn to?
Whether your home is old or new, you can get energy advice.
Georgia Power, the energy expert, can help make your home more energy efficient to save energy and money. Don't waste your energy. Call the energy expert, Georgia Power.
Advice about making your home more energy efficient.
Efficient homes save energy and money.
Goody's Headache Powder's Home Run Jackpot is featured in every Braves broadcast. Enter by sending your name, address, and phone number and front panel from a package of Goody's Headache Powders or tablets, or the name Goody's Powders on a card to Goody's Jackpot, Box 89189, Atlanta, Georgia 30312.
Your sports voice of the South, 640 WGST.
Steve Bedrosian on to pitch for Atlanta as we go to the eighth inning. Steve Avery went 7 innings, allowed 9 hits, 2 runs, 6 strikeouts, no walks. And Joe, he's been pitching great baseball, especially his control.
No walks in his last 2 starts and only 1 walk in his last 22 innings. And I think that's contributed heavily to the success he's had during this hot streak.
Bedrosian is 0-2, but he has a 2.45 earned run average. And after pitching very poorly in April, he has pitched very well since. Randy Milligan leads things off against him. The wind and the pitch is a fastball inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Nobody on, nobody out, 8th inning. Braves trying to make it 3 out of 4 over the Reds and send the Reds to 5 games under 500. The delivery. There's a strike on the outside corner. It's 1-1, and depending on what happens elsewhere, the Reds could find themselves 12 games behind the Giants going home to play San Francisco starting on Tuesday night. The pitch. Low and away, 2 balls and a strike. In the American League, Toronto has rallied and taken a 5-3 lead over Detroit. They need that game. They're in the top of the 4th. The wind by Bedrock, the 2-1. Strike 2 call right through there. Evens it up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cecil Espy waits to hit next. Bedrock gets the sign, and the 2-2. Downstairs, he runs it full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Avery threw 96 pitches in this game, 65 of them for strikes. Not too bad. The wind, the pitch. Swung, hit foul to right. It's still 3-2.
What's on the Caray agenda after the ball game? A little barbecue tonight?
No, going out with some friends to the mansion of the Sartain family for dinner. Big real estate mogul in Atlanta at Harry Norman. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The wind and the pitch. It's low, and he walked it. Milligan draws a leadoff walk. That's the last thing Bedrosian wanted to do in this spot, and here's Cecil Espy. Espy, a switch hitter. He's hitting .237 for the year, .239 left-handed. He has no homers, 5 RBIs. He's 4 out of 22 as a pinch hitter. Jacob Brumfield moves on deck. The stretch, Espy waits. The pitch. Inside, the plate jumps around on Bedrosian. 1 ball, no strikes. Braves 6 outs away from victory. They lead by 7. The stretch, the pitch. Swung, fly ball, left center field. Deion Sanders coming over, so is Gant. Sanders cuts in front, makes the catch, 1 down. We're going to get somebody killed out there before this year is over. We've had more near misses than... Well, never mind. We've had a lot of near misses. 1 out. Brumfield, the batter.
Sometimes you watch Deion, and it looks like he's looking at his other outfielders to see if they're going to be able to catch it. And then when he sees that they're going to have a hard time, he turns on those jets, and that's what causes some of the problems. If he's going to take the ball, he needs to call it early.
Brumfield stands in there. The stretch and the pitch. Strike outside corner, 0-1. This kid hitting .333. 7 out of 21, 2 RBIs. One of them won a game for the Reds over the Braves in Cincinnati. The 0-1 pitch. Swung and missed. It's 0-2. What are your plans for the evening, sir?
A little barbecue. Out on the deck.
0-2 the count. Bedrosian delivers. Check swing. They ask for help. He's out of there. Brumfield is pumped out by Tom Hallion. 2 down. First strikeout for Bedrott. And Reggie Sanders, the batter. The pitch. Strike called, 0-1 to Sanders. He is 1 for 3. Singled, stole a base, and scored back in the second. This was anybody's game until the 4th inning when the Reds had a runner at third, nobody out, and failed to score, and that seemed to swing things to the Atlanta side of the ledger. A ball and a strike, the count to Reggie Sanders. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2.
Got a little protest going on at Detroit today. Tigers are protesting the game due to Toronto pitcher Pat Hinkin continually going to his mouth while on the mound.
They're protesting because they feel that's unsanitary. The stretch. Time is called. Sanders steps out of the batter's box.
Not to mention unsavory.
That too. Activity in the bullpen. A couple of right-handers up and throwing for the Reds. Jack Billingham is one of them, and
Pedro Bourbon the other.
That's it. 1-2 the count. The stretch, the pitch. Check swing, fouled into the seats.
Like Benny Ayala and Milt Hill.
That's right, Joe. 1-2 the count.
Those folks out in Stone Mountain would like to know that Milt's loosening up in the pen. A ball and 2 strikes, the count. Joe Oliver would be next. They're 2 out in the inning. Bedrosian comes set and delivers. Fouled it back again to stay alive. It's still 1-2. Bedrosian still has the best line of the year. Sick baseball humor. He came into a game early in the season in San Francisco. Threw 1 pitch. Matt Williams hit it out to win a game. The stretch. The pitch. Swung. A high fly ball into left center field. Gant calls for it now and makes the catch. The inning is over. I'll continue the story in a moment. No hits, no runs, no errors. 1 left. We go to the bottom half of the 8th inning. 9-2 Atlanta.
Ready for some relief? Call Bryant to the rescue. Ask about Bryant's exclusive Total Home Comfort System, featuring high-efficiency Bryant air conditioners and heat pumps. And for a limited time, purchase Bryant's Total Home Comfort System and get 6 months same as cash. That's right, no payment for 6 months. Call the Bryant professionals at Green Heating and Air or All Weather Heating and Air, participating Georgia Power Good Sense dealers.
Leasing office or industrial space can be confusing, time-consuming, and costly. It needn't be. In today's complex business environment, tenants need the best in professional help. Hi, I'm John Amen, president of the Amen Group, Tenant Service Specialists. Are you considering a relocation, expansion, or an extension of an existing lease? Just say amen. Our only business is representing tenants, and we've been doing it for 15 years across the United States. So when you need assistance with any aspect of leasing, or if you just simply want to save money, call the professionals and just say amen.
You too could be safe at home with a mortgage from Abbey Financial. Abbey Financial offers low mortgage rates and guaranteed closing costs, no surprises. Abbey Financial makes securing your first mortgage or refinancing an existing one a pleasant, hassle-free experience. Deal with a company who puts service first. Abbey Financial understands that you have a choice, and they want to be yours. Call Abbey Financial today at 266-9544, 266-9544.
Kim Peterson.
I'll tell you what, if she can touch my wife, she's doing well.
No kidding. Well, the last guy who touched your wife didn't do too well. That's what I heard. Kim Peterson, 3 to 6 p.m. Only on 640 WGST.
Dan Wilson on to catch for Cincinnati as we go to the bottom of the 8th. So anyway, Bedrosian throws one pitch. Matt Williams hits it out, and the game is over. About 9 hours later, we're on the bus in Fort Lauderdale, going to the hotel, and Bedrosian, sitting behind Leo Mazzoni on the bus, taps him on the shoulder and says, so everybody can hear, hey, Leo, what was my pitch count today? Only people who have played or been around baseball will understand. Dark humor is a big part of baseball. Here's Mark Lemke to lead off the bottom of the 8th. The pitch swung, hit up the middle. Sam Well to his right, gloves it. Throws to first in time, one down. So Lemke's 1 for 4 on the day, but that hit a big one. And now Damon Berryhill is going to come out and hit for Bedrosian. And Kent Merker will get some work for Atlanta. With an 11-man pitching staff, you have to use your opportunities to get your pitchers work. The pitch lined into center field. Brumfield comes on and makes a basket catch, 2 down. Damon hit it hard, but out. 2 pitches, 2 out. Here's Sanders. So Bedrosian did his job, and Kent Merker will finish this game up. We hope. Joe will have the award-winning post-game show for you after the contest today. Every home run, every highlight of every game around the major league.
Even that start by that youngster for the Minnesota Twins today, making his first big league start.
That's right, Eddie. The pitch almost hit him inside. 1 ball, no strikes.
Eddie Guardado.
Rafael Belliard would be next. They're 2 out in the inning. Sanders, 2 out of 4. He's hit the ball hard every time up there. The pitch fouled away, and the count evens, a ball and a strike. $48,536 paid here. Many of them have headed for home, happy in the knowledge or the belief that the Braves have won their 3rd in a row. The wind, the 1-1. Chased a terrible pitch up in his eyes, an off-speed curveball. That pitch was so bad, Dion couldn't hit it. It goes to 1-2. The wind and the pitch. Even higher. It's 2-2. Hughes stumbled as he threw that ball. And the count evens up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The right-hander again gets ready. The pitch. Curve, little pop foul, out of play, into the seats behind the Cincinnati dugout, and the fans battle for a souvenir.
Still 2-2 the count. Broadcast time 7 o'clock tomorrow. Rob Dibble up and throwing now just for some exercise on the Reds bullpen. The pitch struck him out and the inning is over. Sanders goes down swinging. 1-2-3, nothing doing in the 8th inning for Atlanta. We go to the 9th with the Braves breezing. They lead at 9-2.
When planning a trip overseas, it's important to know what to take. For instance, if you're headed to Nice, you might want to take a bathing suit and some sunglasses. Or if you're headed to Brussels, a briefcase and a couple of suits might be in order. But now there's one thing you can take to both: Delta Airlines. Because Delta now offers daily nonstop service to Nice and Brussels. And while other airlines may fly to these destinations from Atlanta, Delta is the only airline that can take you there nonstop. And what's more, whenever you fly Delta to either Nice or Brussels, you can rest assured that you'll enjoy Delta's unique brand of warm personal service every mile along the way. So the next time you're planning a trip overseas, whether for business or pleasure, fly Delta and see how enjoyable travel can be once you know what to take.
Hey kids, Jolly Rancher Candy has teamed up with the Atlanta Braves to bring you a special promotion. It's Kids Baseball Glove Night on Friday, June 25th, when the Braves face the Astros at 7:40. On that night, the first 15,000 youngsters 14 and under with reserved seats will receive a Braves replica baseball glove. Be sure to head out to the Braves game on Friday, June 25th, so you can get your very own replica baseball glove. Compliments of Jolly Rancher Candy. For future Braves tickets, call Ticketmaster at 249-6400.
Every time Brave Terry Pendleton gets a hit, Crest toothpaste